bottle, drinking out a bottle. I don't usually try shoot no shots, but I can pass on a roll, no stop.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Ari. Come vibe with your girl, come vibe with your girl. Hey, 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 hey. So y'all, I am back with another video for y'all, of course. Y'all can see I'm outside. It might be a little noisy, but I got my little mic on, so we should be good. But anyway, so I'm going to be giving y'all a story time. Mind y'all, this is a remake because I don't know what happened to the other one. I'm just being honest. So, yeah, so this is the Jamaican story time. I'm going to try to make this quick. Y'all know I can ramble and babble, which I'm not trying to do, even though I'm doing it right now. But anyways, okay, so first off, I got in my notes so I can stay in order, right? So let me just tell y'all this. First of all, overall, the trip was definitely amazing. Like, I will definitely be back to Jamaica. Hopefully, you know, when I do come back, they're a little bit more up to date when it comes to certain things. Like, you know, they're a little bit less than America, which is not very surprising, but I feel like they have some things to really like upgrade, I guess, if that makes sense. So the first thing, I just want to say that because I don't want y'all to think that I'm complaining about this story time. I just want to share it with y'all just in case y'all do go to Jamaica or y'all want to do these activities, which I feel like everything we did was fun for me. I only can speak for me on this trip. I can't speak for nobody else that went, so let's just start there. But I would definitely be back because I had a ball. So the first thing we did on the 13th, mind y'all, we arrived on the 12th. We had an excursion on the 13th, which was the Blue Hole and river tubing. Mind you, I didn't even know what Blue Hole was. Like, I just thought it was one thing together. I just knew I wanted to do river tubing. And I was like, oh yeah, you know, that's common. Kind of remind me like the lazy river. Like, that was the process in my head or whatever. So anyway, so we get to what did we do? Oh yeah, so we ended up for all our excursions we get a ride from, well, actually it wasn't the same person. So what we had for one of our excursions, we did have it, well, for two of our excursions we had the same person, but the other two excursions were different drivers. So so we had to wear a wristband every day when we was out there, for one. Could not take it off till we left. So when we got there, I might be all over the place, I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep it together. But anyway, so when we were out there, I mean, as we were leaving, anytime we would leave the resort and come back, they would, you know, write our name down or write the driver's name down in their license plate. So they knew exactly where we were going, for one. For two, maybe we were safe at all costs, because I know a lot of people like to say, like, when you go to Jamaica, be careful because there's a lot of, you know, crime going on over there. But we were fine, so I will say that. So we did stay at a resort. We were on the adult side and there was a family side, but they come together. They have like a strip full of like restaurants, bowling, different like activities and stuff. But it was mostly restaurants. They also did have an ice cream shop and like shopping things or whatever. So just keep that in mind as well. But anyway, so back to the excursion. So we have a time. I don't remember what time we actually were leaving for this excursion. It doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure it was like 10 o'clock. So, because we only had one excursion that was for 9 a.m. But I'm pretty sure this one was for 10 o'clock. So we went to breakfast. We got on the van. We got in the van and then we head there or whatever. So mind you, every time before we even like pull off for real, they asking us, do we have our money? Mind you, Amina did not make it. So it was just the three of us, me, Tony, and Dimitri. So it was just the three of us, and we knew we had our amount. We knew we was not paying for Amina. You know what I'm saying? Like, we let them know. So when they asked, like, did we have that amount? We told them, you know, we don't have the fourth person, so we only have this amount. So then they end up calling. Every day they did that. They end up calling whoever's in charge of them or whoever is, you know what I'm saying, whoever they working for. They would end up calling them, and they were, you know, pretty much saying like they have this amount. Is that cool? They said cool. Well, at least for this one, they said cool. So I just want to pause and make it clear because I don't think I made it clear in this story time. But so we paid a deposit online, and then we had to pay the rest in cash, which you can see in the screenshot right here. That's the remaining cash that we had for each excursion. So I just want to make that clear as to why we had a certain amount each time, and that I don't know why they do the whole deposit online and then cash in person. I have no idea. It's very annoying, but I just want to make that clear as well. So we get there, had a ball. My only thing about this excursion, shout out to Kev, because that was our motherfucking guy, and he was amazing. He really pushed us to do this stuff, because I'm telling you, them jumps was so scary. Like, that water was so deep. I know in the video, especially the first jump, it didn't really seem that deep, but baby, that water was deep. And then not only that, it was so clean though. It was so clean. And one thing I do appreciate is my eyes was not burning. Like, I was so scared for my lashes, but I was cool. I was really cool. So my only thing about that was the fact that they be trying to like rush you to like get up out the water and open your eyes. Like, I know y'all, if y'all watch the Jamaican vlog, you will see like my Dimitri, he was he don't know how to swim, so he immediately just started panicking being in the water. So as y'all can see, the nigga jumped and then popped back up and start wailing in the fucking water. Yeah. So anyways, you heard them in the video talking about open your eyes, don't drown, and that took me out, because how you gonna tell somebody stop drowning even though he does have a life jacket on? So it's like, nigga, you're not drowning, you wouldn't drown anyways. But anyways, that's the only thing I don't like. Like, dang, give me a minute, because like my lashes, I'm over here like because I'm so scared. Like, I'm thinking, like, especially with the first jump, I'm thinking it's gonna burn. But also, I just need a minute when I come up from water. Like, and then not only that, it's so rocky. So like, the first time, Tony did try to warn me that it was a rock right there, but I low-key already had scraped my knee on it, because I don't know if it was my knee or leg, either way though, I scraped something, and I was like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only thing that's really scary. It's just rocky everywhere. So it's like, you just got to be careful where you jump, and they don't make it no better trying to rush you up out the water. Like, hold on now, I can't even see, for one, but two, baby, it's rocks everywhere. Like, but that was my only complaint. Other than that, oh, and then Kevin, he literally was holding on to Dimitri and Tony's glasses, and towards the end he talking about some, I don't know which whose glasses these is, but the lens popped out, and I was just so dead, because of course it was Tony's. So he was blind the rest of the trip, for real. Like, it was wild. But that was the only thing, and I'm just thinking like, why was you squeezing so hard on that man's glasses like that though? Like, that's kind of crazy, for real. So that was the only thing, but we definitely had fun. Even shout out to Tyrone. Call on Tyrone. He was our guide for the river tubing. That was really fun too. It really did, like, I don't know, I guess I didn't really like expect it to go how it did, but like, it actually was so smooth. It was so peaceful. It was straight to the point. We had a little humps and lumps, you know what I'm saying? But it was fun for the most part. Like, oh my god, I had a blast. So that was that. Shout out to both of them. They were great. Hold on, I can't tell y'all the name of the what was it called? Hold on, it was called, oh, Excursions in Jamaica. That's where we booked our excursions at, besides the jet skiing. All of our excursions booked through Excursions in Jamaica. So if y'all want to reach out to them, or you know what I'm saying, if you go out there, you want to book your excursions through them, go ahead. So now the next excursion was jet skiing, which was for Amina's birthday. Mind you, Amina's not here, so cool. Here we are going through the same process where we get in the van. First of all, no, actually, no, this one was my biggest fucking problem. Like, let's not try to cap. He was the biggest fucking problem. This man was so, I don't know what it was. I don't know if he had an attitude. He was having a rough day. Like, I don't know what was going on. So let me just tell y'all about this one, because this one was the, wait. So anyways, please, let me just tell y'all about this one. So we waiting up front or whatever. Mind you, you have to come to the lobby area, or the front desk, whatever you want to call it. I forget what you really want to call it. But anyways, we got to go to the lobby area and wait for your ride. So this man is standing over here, like where you like put your departure bags at. He's standing right there, right? Cool. So, or was it check-in? I don't know, but it was near, like, there was a side where departure bags and there was a side with check-in bags. I don't remember which one. I'm pretty sure it was the departure bags over there anyways. So he just standing there, right? I'm looking at him. I'm like, oh no, he possibly can't be our guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we just standing outside, and then he eventually walks out. And oh, also I forgot to mention, every time we leave, we have to give them our name and our room number, and then there's another building before you actually leave the complex that takes a license plate and how many people are in the van. So whatever. So the man asked him for his name, right? And he says it all fast, but he like, and the dude's like, you know, excuse me, like, you know what I'm saying, like, for him to say it again. So it's like he damn near caught an attitude about it. And I'm just thinking, like, nobody heard your name. I don't even know that man's name, so I couldn't tell y'all. But I was just literally just so confused, like, why he got an attitude, like. So then he walking into the van. He asked us, do we have our money? And I was like, well, we don't have a fourth person, so this is how much we have. Again, so he gets a call on his guy or whatever. Mind you, before he called his guy, this man was on the phone, right? I don't know who he talking to. So then he hangs up, he goes, he calls whoever's in charge of him, asks him, you know, they got such and such amount, is that okay? So he gets to talking to him. He said, cool. Well, actually, okay, so let me go to it so I can tell y'all the price, because he low-key kind of cheaped himself out on that. So the price we paid all together, we all paid $80 a piece, right? So that was like, so it would have been like $400 in total. Hold on, let me just do the math and make sure it was right. So, oh, that's $320, but we paid $400 in total. That's probably like plus taxes or whatever. So, mind you, keep in mind that Amina did not call these people and let them know that she wasn't coming, which I thought she did, but she didn't. But either way it go, we let them know that we didn't have a fourth person every time once they started asking. So in total, we had $240 with the three of us. He said he wanted, what was it? I think we ended up having to give like 50 a piece or some shit like that. I don't know. Either way it go, that man gypped himself. I can't even tell y'all. I'm mad because the first one I had it exactly right, but I don't even think it matters. Either way it go. So we get in the car. He talking to us about it. We trying to explain. He over here talking about, if y'all would listen and calm down, I'm trying to tell y'all owe this much, da-da-da now. And I'm just sitting here like, we just looking at each other because he told Dimitri to calm down. And I'm just thinking like, nobody's even hyped though. Like, we just trying to explain that we have this much, and the way you talking, it don't even sound like you know what you talking about for real. But like, I don't know what it was. And then he ends up getting on the phone, y'all. Like, this man literally ends up getting on the phone and then gets off talking about my bad, da-da-da. And I'm just like, what is wrong with him? Like, when I tell y'all, this man kept on getting on and off the phone that whole ride there, and it was just so weird. And then kept on like trying to ask us questions at one point and try to tell us like and show us like different areas. Like, I guess they building a let me not get to a hard rock resort. That's what it was. But anyway, so like, I don't know what it was about him, but like, he was so like, I don't know, like, but it was really him telling us to calm down. And I'm just thinking like, nobody's literally angry at all. Like, we just trying to understand what you're saying, and we just trying to explain the fact that we don't have a fourth person. Like, so I'm just like, okay, like, something is really just off about this man. Like, and I was just quiet the whole ride. Like, it just really was nothing to say. So then we finally get out, right? First of all, why this man back in right into where we going? There's a fucking urinal right next to the, like, when I open the door, it's a damn urinal right there. And I'm just thinking like, why did he have to park right here though? Like, that was weird. So anyways, we did jet skiing, y'all. My eyes was burning like the burning. The salt water, oh my god, that salt water was terrible. Don't do lashes in salt water. I'm sorry, that was so bad, like so bad. But it was a fun experience until my eyes started burning. So then this is what gets me too. This is what gets me. So it's over. We actually went to, that's where I got my Jamaica shorts that y'all seen in the Jamaica vlog. I ended up buying it from there because I wanted to buy some, but I didn't really see none online. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just buy some there. So then Dimitri ended up getting some slides and a shirt, and Tony ended up getting a bracelet, I think. So anyways, we buy that, we get back in the van, but we telling him like, you know, we wet and stuff, we ain't got nothing to dry. So he like, it seemed like he a little frustrated or whatever. And it's like, you knew what we was doing, you knew we was jet skiing, so why wouldn't you prepare and have like a towel or something to lay down? Like, you knew we wasn't gonna be dry, like we wasn't gonna dry in that type of, like, that fast. Like, it was warm out there, it's definitely hot and warm, but like, baby, no. So anyways, he grabs his blanket or whatever. I don't know if it was a blanket or a towel, anyways, but he's like struggling to lay it out and like pretty much like, you know, say, is you gonna help me? And I'm just thinking like, dude, how you getting frustrated because I didn't help you lay out a damn blanket or a towel? Like, you could have did that by yourself. So I helped him lay it out. Then he talking about he ain't got nothing for Dimitri, he could just sit down. And I'm just thinking like, what? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, why are you so mad? Then he got to telling us he had to go pick somebody up from the airport, but he didn't end up picking it up. But I'm just thinking, like, where the fuck they gonna fit? Like, where are they fitted in this van? Like, and why would you be picking somebody up while, you know what I'm saying, you already have us? Like, I feel like that was weird for you to even say and comment on. But I don't know, I just didn't like his energy and vibe. Like, he was so, like, uptight. And, like, I really wish I knew his name. But, like, yeah, he was uptight than a motherfucker. Like, I don't know what that was. But he was really blowing me. Like, that man really made it seem like we was really crazy or something. Or, like, we really just was, like, trying to come at him. And I'm just, like, we just simply trying to explain and understand what is happening right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we booked through that. What was the thing? I can't even... Oh, Major One Tours. That's where we booked through the that's where we booked the jet skis from. So I don't know. I'm not gonna say don't go, because the people that actually, you know, work there at the actual, like, I don't even know what the place is called, but they was cool. But him, the driver, oh please, baby, I don't know what was wrong with him, but it was really him coming on and off that phone. But like, it's like, how you literally having a discussion with us and then decide to get on the phone and then come back talking about my bag. Sir, what? Anyway, so the next excursion that we did was the horseback riding and shopping, which was really fun to me. Like, honestly, my only thing was when we went to the shopping plaza, first of all, so they literally kept on, so the man that was driving us around, he okay, so the man that was driving us around, this man literally keep walking around the store talking about, you know, get some rum. And then, mind you, I told him it was my birthday, because this was the day of my birthday, January 15th. Y'all don't know. But yeah, so he's like, you know, try to rum. And I'm thinking, like, damn, you can try rum in stores? Like, I don't think you could do that. You know what I'm saying? But they really do sample rum in all the other liquors that they sell in that store. But, you know, in the islands, most people drink rum. So that's what they really known for. So, and they love their little rum punch. I don't know. Y'all seen that in the vlog, too? Like, they really love that rum punch. So, and I even said, I think we said that in the game that we played, the do or drink. So, anyways, y'all, so so the lady, so I get a sample. I don't really like drinking stuff straight, so that's not really for me. But anyways, I get a sample of it. I'm like, okay, cool. Mind you, I'm trying to call my mom. She ain't picking up, so I keep on trying to call her. And then the service in there is a little wonky as is. So I'm trying to call her so I can get her some clothes. Get her something, because like every time I go out of town, I try to get my mom and my brother something. So I already had got my brother his shirt. I already had called him, cool. So I'm really just waiting on my mom to answer. So I walk away, because I'm going to look at the back of the store. Because mind you, at this point, like, I've only like searched the front. When I first walked in, I was looking for a hat, which I got myself, which y'all probably see in one of these videos on my channel somewhere. But yeah, so then I was like making my way to the back where they had more dresses, tank tops, and shirts and stuff like that, bikinis, all of that, cover-ups. So I'm making my way back there. Then I'm still just looking around. Why this lady come up to me talking about, oh, I hear it's your birthday. Mind you, this is the same lady that deported us the samples. And I'm like, yeah. No, actually it was another lady first that said it. And I was like, yeah. I was like, thank you. And she was asking me, like, you know, what else we had planned, chat it up. Then the other lady that was pouring us the samples come over. She's like, oh, I can take your basket. She was like, I hear it's your birthday. And I'm like, yeah. And I'm just thinking, like, I don't really need you to carry my basket, sis. Like, I'm a grown-ass woman. Like, and then mind you, like, don't y'all need to assist other people, even though we was the only people in there at the time. But then, like, when she was walking around with my basket, eventually more people started coming in. I'm just thinking, like, you don't want to help them? Like, but anyway, so she was steady walking around. Mind you, at this point, I'm going near the shot glasses, the ashtrays, the knickknacks and crannies. And she like, you thinking about that rum? And I'm just thinking, like, ma'am, I'm not thinking about no rum. Like, I was never even planning on bringing anything like that home. So then I'm like, nah. She was like, also I did sample a liqueur. It was a banana flavor liqueur. Y'all know, if y'all don't know, I love fruit, but I love bananas. I love anything banana well, I ain't gonna say I love anything banana flavor, but I like a lot of things banana flavor, or just banana period. But so I was like, oh, you know, that don't really taste bad. But like, if I wanted like a smaller bottle, if I was gonna get something, like, you would really think like she was making commission off of this or something, how hard she was really trying. And I'm just like, I just want her to shut up. So like, let me just buy something. So I ended up buying the banana liqueur, but I'm kind of mad because I got like this 5th size bottle of it, and I'm just like, and it's still sitting in my house. I haven't even like drank it or anything, because I don't drink like that, which is why I never really wanted to buy or bring any liquor or liqueur home. But they didn't have a smaller version of that, and that was the only thing I knew that I liked, that I sampled, because everything else was just too strong, and I just knew I don't drink like that, so that shit would have been sitting there just like that liqueur. But anyways, I'm just like, damn girl, you don't give up, do you? Like, she didn't convince Dimitri to buy some rum, and I think he got a liqueur, or he got 2 bottles of rum, I don't remember. But either way it go, girl, like, she could have sold him on that because he drink. But like me, baby, I don't drink like that. So I'm just like, oh my God, like, that was the only thing that was really irritating me. I'm just like, damn, like, she really pressing it though. And then as you really like trying to like hold, like, you know what I'm saying, hold my basket and really try to force me to do that, like, girl, settle down. But other than that, the horseback riding was fun for me. Only thing that I will have to say, first of all, so my horse name was Whisper, and Tony's horse name was Margarita. Them horses is big as hell out there, like big as hell. I don't think y'all really, well, actually maybe y'all really did see in the vlog. I can't really remember, but either way it go, they was big. So my horse was so childish. So I guess her dad usually rides in front of her. Like, I was in the front of the line, and then there was a tour guide in front of me, and then the rest of the people, and then there was one in the back. But like, he was like, I guess like trying to pick up the pace for the other horses, or make sure everybody's in line and following or whatever. So this is what gets me. My horse so damn childish. So I don't know if she was trying to act up because her dad wasn't there, because her dad was at the stable, I guess, getting his stuff together or whatever. So it was another horse in front of her, but she kept on running up and trying to bite him in the ass. And I'm just thinking like, girl, you is so childish. Mind you, the first time she did it, it really scared me because she just started picking up speed real fast. Mind you, I got a bikini on. Like, my titties, like, come on now, girl, these things is heavy. You can't be doing that. So I'm over here like, oh, you know how you be on the horse, and you, and I'm like, oh my God, like, girl, please settle down. Like, I can't deal with this. Please settle down. So girl, she's going. Mind you, she probably did that like 6 times. The first time he was like, hey, and then she was cool, but it's like she'll do it so random. And at times I was just like, I literally just kept doing this, y'all. Like, I was just so shook, because like, it'll be a smooth ride, then she just started picking up, and I'm thinking like, girl, what is you doing? Like, you just trying to catch up to him or what? Mind you, she wouldn't be that far, but I'm like, what is she doing? And then go bite him on his ass. Mind you, she did it when we was in the water too, and I'm like, damn, girl, you childish. So the other thing, the tour guide that was in the back, he kept on calling Tony's horse. He like, Margarita, because they was calling us by our horses. Like, Margarita, Margarita. Use your 2 legs, use your 2 legs. And I'm just thinking like, damn, don't the horse got 4 legs? Like, what's going on? But we're talking about Tony, because like, if you want them to speed up, you got to kick them on a side. But Tony was not having it on them horses. He really did not have fun with that. Like, so he was cruising, but he literally kept on telling him to pick up that pace, and I was just so dead, because that's literally all I kept hearing. Mind you, I couldn't really turn around for real, because I was lucky shook with Whisper the way she was acting. But I definitely had a good time. But that was the only thing that was funny as hell to me, because I'm just like, damn. But yeah, that was fun. And that's when I got my oxtails. Okay, but anything. So the last thing we did was the rafting, which was the day before our last day, the 16th, which is after my birthday. So we so here's my thing. This is what blew me about the rafting, right? So mind you, we had the same tour guide we had for my birthday. Well, not the same tour guide, but the same guy that was like riding us around or whatever. So cool. Well, transportation, whatever. I don't even know what to call them. So anyways, first off, let's just start off by how he was 10 minutes late, right? Like, mind you, we was already running late for breakfast, everything. So he was 10 minutes late for one. Let's just keep that in mind, okay? So we get in the van. Mind you, he knows we don't have a 4th person. He asked if we have our amount. We got this amount. But I guess with the rafts, like, you have to pay 2 per person. So we still had to pay for Amina's price, because we paid for that. Like, that's what we booked for, and we couldn't do it. So they pretty much was trying to cancel on us if we didn't have the money. But mind you, we're literally steady telling this man that we have the money, is just back in the room, because we only brought the amount that we needed every day. I know we should have brought extra cash, but like we really wasn't like planning on really buying anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though we did end up buying some of the little things that he had, and me and Tony bought a picture that we took, but we cashed at them. But anyways, every day we just brought the certain amount that we wanted. Sometimes we probably would bring like an extra amount of cash, but either way it goes. So this day we had our exact amount that we needed. But we keep telling him we have the rest of the money back in the room, and I keep on trying to explain to him. Mind you, he was talking to him at first, then I got on the phone with him, and I'm just getting so irritated because you keep on repeating the same thing to me, and I keep trying to tell you the same thing. Like, cool, like, just take us back to the room. I'm like, why would we sit up here and cancel, and we already been waiting for fucking 10 minutes for you? Not only that, baby, I'm ready to go. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm ready to go. So we go back to the room, we get the cash. Everything after that was smooth and cool, like, but it just didn't make any sense, and I was more so confused because it's like, you just had us yesterday and you knew we only had 4 people. I mean, we only had 3 people and didn't have 4. So why was you trying to make it so difficult? And I feel like we weren't, like, he wasn't understanding what I was saying, and like, they was just basically sound like he was just hearing his own thing, and it was really frustrating me because it's like, I literally just said multiple times that we can go back to the room and get our cash. Like, we don't, like, this man is literally steady driving for us to leave out. Like, turn back around. Like, you should have parked this bus, baby, even though he had a van, but like, you should have parked this damn bus. Like, what is you doing, bruh? I was so irritated. Like, I'm just like, really though? Really? But all the excursions was fun outside of those little knickknacks. I just had to share that. I feel like it's something else that I was supposed to share with y'all. But also, let me tell y'all about Charlotte Airport. Because, baby, Charlotte Airport do too much. Like, I'm talking about going through all of that, what is it called? Oh, through customs. I think that's what it's called. Going through customs and then having to go through TSA. Mind you, they TSA is strict as hell. Like, so it was this man that said he didn't want his speaker right. That was in his bag because he didn't take it out. He was like, you could throw it away. He was like, well, we got to run it again. Why you got to run it again if this man just said he was going to throw it away? I feel like the TSA was being petty as hell there because the first, before that, there was a lady that had liquor or whatever, and one of her bottles spilled. So mind you, everybody damn near late for their motherfucking, thing. I think our plane got pushed back a little bit, but everybody was damn near running late. I'm just thinking like, bro, we about to be late as hell going on this plane, and I'm just mad because I'm like, I see all my other stuff on one side and then my bag on the other side, and I'm just thinking, so I had to throw my my sunscreen and my off spray away. I didn't really care about that. I can buy some more, but I was just like, damn, like, to be sitting here for a whole damn near 35 minutes just for y'all to go through people's bags and stuff like that. And mind you, it was this like Spanish lady near me like going off. She's like, my plane leaves at da-da-da-da. I need to go. And they just talking about like, well, you have to wait, ma'am. Like, we got to go through your bag. But it's just the pettiness of having to take that shit all the way back and run it through again. Like, Charlotte, please. Y'all stressful. If y'all go to Charlotte Airport, please be careful. Especially coming out the country. Like, oh my God, don't carry nothing. Like, if it ain't travel size, baby, don't pack it in that, on that carry-on, honey. Don't do it. If you got any electronics, a speaker, it don't matter. Pull that shit out, because I'm telling you, they gonna run that, be petty and run that shit all the way back. Like, they was so petty. Like, I don't know what it is about TSA being petty. Like, what's up with that? Somebody let me know. If you work at TSA, please let me know. Why y'all be so petty? Like, oh my God, y'all be taking y'all job too serious for me. Too serious. But anyways, that wraps up my story. I hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this video, hit that bell for more videos. So I also want to add, before I go, so my mother is in need of a lung transplant. She has pulmonary hypertension. So if you would like to donate, the link will be in my description. No, I'm not going into detail. Just know it's been a journey, and, you know, hopefully it'll be over soon and she'll be a new person. Please, you know, keep my mother in your prayers. Please share the link, and yeah, maybe someday I'll get into, you know, what I've experienced, what my mom's been through damn near my whole life, but not getting into that right now. But again, if you would like to donate, I would appreciate it. She will appreciate it. If you would, you know, continue to pray for my mom in this process, I would appreciate that as well. Y'all have a blessed day. And be careful out here in these streets, okay? Please. But make sure y'all travel, because we outside this year. We outside. All right, bye.